Okay, today I am making Pav Bhaji. My pan is a little too hot, but let's still continue. If you are going to put butter on top, like while serving Pav Bhaji, then mix oil and butter while making it. Otherwise, you can put more butter, a little bit of oil. Okay, now next is hing. And jeera. I have chopped multiple onions here in a chopper. If you are making for 2 people and you have 2 medium to big size onions, that should be okay. You put a lot over here in the sabji and then a little bit on the top as well. So I'll use some of this and keep some for later. And storing this much for later. Put on top. Just a little bit of salt for the onions. While this is cooking, I will show you what I have chopped here. I have 1 tomato, 1 small medium-sized tomato, finely chopped. A little bit of capsicum, that's like if you have a small capsicum, then half of that capsicum also. And ginger and garlic paste. And here in the cooker, I've boiled some vegetables. I've taken 4 small-sized potatoes, a bowl of peas, green peas, and cauliflower. So the quantity of cauliflower and potatoes should be kind of equal, comparable. And if you have other vegetables like carrots or beet, you can put that as well here. Just take care to chop it in small sizes because they are hard vegetables, so harder to cook compared to the cauliflower and peas. The potatoes also have cut it in half and put in boiling so that everything will be cooked in the same time. And basically Pav Bhaji is very easy. You chop something and you boil something, then you mix together everything with Pav Bhaji masala. You can use whatever Pav Bhaji masala you have. I have this Everest. Let's see if the vegetable is cooked. Looks like soft. Yes, they're done. So I'm not mashing them separately, but if you want, you can mash them separately and then put it. But I'll just mash them here. Now I'm putting the garlic ginger paste. If you have green chili, then make a paste of garlic, ginger and green chili. Just 1 green chili. The garlic and green chili tastes nice together. I don't have it together. Now I'll put in the chopped tomato and capsicum. If you don't feel like it, you can also boil the tomato and capsicum, but I feel that that taste is not as nice if they are boiled. So I like chopping them finely and then cooking it with the onions. Okay, so now I will let this cook till it's very soft and mashy, and then I will resume. Okay, so these things look really nice and cooked. I'm just mashing them a bit with the button of spoon. And this is ready, so I'll put in the masala. Oh, Don't put haldi, and ideally you should have Kashmiri red chili powder. It brings in the color. I will have it, so I will put whatever I have here. Normal red chili powder. And little bit of garam masala and Pav Bhaji masala. This is a bit too much. I'm putting like 1 heaped spoonful of Pav Bhaji masala. Also, whenever you make Pav Bhaji, it's usually a bit more than, the quantity is a bit more than of the normal sabji that you will eat. So keep that in mind while you are putting your salt. Just roast the masala. Put in a little bit of this boiled vegetable water. This just brings everything together. And now you put your boiled vegetables in this. And you also need a little bit of water, so it's okay if you put some water from here while you're putting the vegetables. You can strain them separately and put if you cannot do it like this. Whatever is easier for you. This. It's necessary that you cook the vegetables nicely so that they can be mashed. Only thing that you can see whole and it's okay is mutter piece. Everything else should be nicely mashed. Okay, just mix this. It needs some more water. If I had had Kashmiri red chili powder, it would have looked much more red, darker like we get outside. I don't have it. If you have chopped coriander, you put that on top. I don't. Oh, I actually have it. Nice. I'll chop some coriander also. I've put in some water because it was really dry. This point I'm tasting it to see if it's tasting like Pav Bhaji or not. Nice, it's tasting nice. It's still very dry, as you can see. There's no water. I cannot see any water. I'll put a bit more of this water. Cover this and let it cook on low heat for 5 minutes or so. Meanwhile, cut some coriander and I'll show you when it's done. Okay, I've let it sit covered and cook for 5 minutes and it looks like it's done. It's not very dry, it's not very wet. I have some chopped coriander here, which I put on top, and it's done. If you have pav, you can put pav. I don't have.